Hi friends, welcome back to Sherry Simple Living. I know this video is getting out a little late on St. Patrick's Day. I was out of town, but we're going to make a Irish cream poke cake. So you can make this any time of the year. You're just gonna add Irish cream to it. So why can't you have that at any time? Okay, friends, to start off with, we're going to need a chocolate cake mix. I've got a Devil's Food cake mix. We're going to make it exactly like the box, except replace a quarter of a cup of the water that it calls for a quarter of the cup of Irish cream liqueur. If you don't want to add liqueur, which will bake out when you're baking it, but you can use Irish cream coffee creamer also. All right, and you're gonna bake it just like you would. I'm using a 9 by 13 pan. All right, friends, I'm adding our eggs, oil, water, and the Irish cream. Then I'm just mixing this up by hand. I don't want to bust out the mixer, but we will have to bust out the mixer for the whipped cream frosting, but I'm not going to bust out the big giant KitchenAid. I'm just going to use my handheld mixer. Alright friends, let's pour it into a greased pan. I just sprayed olive oil cooking spray. You can use butter and flour or just butter or whatever you'd like. Alright friends, it's out of the oven. Now I'm just going to use the end of my wooden spoon, it has a little round end, and poke a bunch of holes in it so we can pour the goodie stuff in. Okay, friends, now we want to wait until the cake has completely cooled. We're going to need a whole can, a 14-ounce can of sweetened condensed milk, a third of a cup of heavy cream, a quarter cup of Irish cream, and a third of a cup of cocoa powder, unsweetened cocoa powder. Now, I should have used a bigger bowl, so this bowl gets really full and hard to stir, but we want to stir it all up really good, and once the cake is completely cooled, pour it over the cake, let it get in all the little holes, put it in the fridge for an hour. Okay, friends, time to make the frosting, and it's so easy. It's 2 cups of heavy cream, a quarter of a cup of unsweetened cocoa powder, and 3/4 of a cup of powdered or confectioner's sugar, as it's called. Now, I whip my frosting extra thick because I'm going to put it in a bowl and take it to my sister's house. I don't want the foil on the cake to take all the frosting off. So we put it on over there. And then my husband bought a Hershey bar to grate over the top. I didn't have a semi-sweet chocolate bar, but you can use dark chocolate or whatever kind of chocolate you want to either add shavings or grate over the top of the cake. All right, friends, here it is, all finished with the frosting. And this is my little niece, Cambria, grating the chocolate on it. She did a pretty good job there. And it tasted really good. Everyone liked it. It's very rich, so you only want a small piece. Thanks for watching, friends. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Bye.